On April 20th, 2010, the BP exploratory rig Deepwater Horizon exploded, killing 11 workers and setting off the largest oil spill in U.S. history. Oil gushed from the seafloor for 87 days, ultimately spewing more than 200 million gallons of oil into the Gulf of Mexico. Oil washed up on 1,300 miles of shoreline from Texas to Florida, oiling beaches and wetlands, and killing tens of thousands of birds, sea turtles, dolphins, and fish. Despite removal efforts, as much as 60 million gallons of oil remained in the environment. Gulf Coast tourism dropped, driving lost revenues, devastating local businesses, and forcing worker layoffs. Fisheries closed, and demand for Gulf seafood plummeted. The seafood industry lost nearly $1 billion, and the recreation industry, as a whole, lost more than $500 million. 10 years later, we look back at the causes and impacts of the catastrophe, how those are still being felt today, and the government's response. President Trump proposed expanding dirty and dangerous offshore drilling to nearly all U.S. waters. The Deepwater Horizon disaster highlights how offshore drilling puts our environment and economy at risk, including millions of jobs and billions of dollars in GDP, lessons we cannot afford to ignore. Even more than ever, we need our ocean. Very little hard land we now own, and much of that will be gone in short order due to climate change and ocean rise. Pray, let us keep our oceans pristine once again. Please visit our social media platforms at Waterkeepers Bahamas to learn more about the great work we do on behalf of the Bahamian people.